exactly happened the day you were detained here in the United States?
Thank you very much for having me, Wolf. I think that what's important to note is that on the day that I was arrested, the Monday before, a far-right extreme activist, if you want to call her, called Laura Loomer, had posted a video saying that because I was criticizing the Israelis, there was an urgency to have my 10-year visa that expires in 2028 removed. I didn't take her tweet seriously. On the Wednesday, she tweeted that she had flown to Congress and met with officials and that, quote, "I have good news coming to you in 2 days." On the Sunday, I had finished lectures on Friday in Bay Area. I'd finished lectures in Sacramento. Sunday, I was to fly to Florida and then New York and then to fly home. When I checked in my luggage, I passed through security. I looked up to see where gate D38 is to fly towards Tampa. And the man approached me and said, "Excuse me, are you Sami Hamdi?" I said, "Yes. Your visa has been revoked, so now you are here illegally." I said, "Why has my visa been revoked?" They said, "Here is the memo from the State Department." I read the memo. It did not state any reason whatsoever. When I asked them, "Okay, do you know the reason?" They said, "We don't have any reason. We just have orders to detain you." I told them I'll book my ticket and fly straight home to London. You know, I work in London. They said, "That's not how this works." And 5 other agents suddenly appeared. Then they escorted me out of the airport and told me to get into a black car with tinted windows. I said to them, "I'm a journalist and I'm a British citizen. I know my rights. This looks like a movie. I need to tell somebody where I am." Initially, they refused to let me use a phone, but when I insisted that I would not enter the car unless I let somebody know, I called a civil liberties organization, the Council of American Islamic Relations. And then when I asked to speak with my family, they pushed me against the car, handcuffed me from behind, put me in the car. I would then enter a van and then enter another car on a 6-hour journey to a facility in McFarland where I was detained for 18 days until 2 federal judges found that there were serious concerns over an infringement of freedom of speech, by which the government later approached and made a deal and said, "Listen, there won't be any charges whatsoever. Just go home and apply for a visa and come back to America later."